Wait a minute. Not, should be coming directly from the game. Let's see. There we go. Even looks better. Hopefully the stream is going. All right. So, thought I would show off my base. I did the last stream I did for Pax Day. Not my base, our base. The last stream I did for Pax Day, we did some moving of equipment from the top of the hill to the bottom of the hill. And we have got everything done. And then some. So let me see if all the audio is up. Yeah, everything is up. We had music to make this more epic. Let's see. I didn't plan this out too well. There we go. Yeah, let's have some music. Okay, so we are in the Mary region, province of Mary, sorry, in Ardbog. Here, right at the foot of a hill, a cliff actually, leading to a forest. So this is where we started. We started on top of the hill and then moved to the bottom, which the last stream showed. We have since expanded. Let's take a look. Let's make this a little more epic. So I wanted to kill time for the lights to go off. Not the lights, I'm sorry, for the sun to go down. The sun is absolutely melting my brain. I have been in stupid mode for the last couple of days. It's just been so hot here in LA. Here we go. Seth and I have been working very, very hard to get this done. I upgraded to the final final package for this game. I cannot go any higher, so I have 4 plots. I added 2 here, and then I went to my north base and I cut that in half, and we just added that here, which I'll show you later. So here is something Seth was very, very proud of today. Our forge is a high level forge, so we now have access to all the steel. And he said he's going to build an altar to it, which, as you can see, I'm going to turn the UI off. I'm not going to use that. So yeah, we own all of this going to maybe just past those trees right there. But we tore everything down to build what you'll see later. I'll show you. So this is our work area, which we are going to expand all the way out to there, as I just said. And if you see this wall here, the wall will go completely around it. Then I think it comes up to like this tree and then all the way back. So right now, this is just temporary where we're at. We were temporarily, sorry. We were spending a lot of time today building things out because I added the new plot. So there's our high-level forge. Here is our low-level forge. You see we have kilns going kind of up there with our boxes. We have high-level furnaces, 2 of them. Of course, once we expand on the building area, we will be moving all of these to be a lot neater. Seth and I are both build nerds, so it's been a good match. Got some more kilns back here, and our brick oven. Got 4 beehives, 5 beehives. Wow. When I made it, there was 2. Now we have 5. Okay. And then our boxes with water and honey. There's 2 wells there, pulling all the water. And here's our store. When we very first got here, in the end of the last stream, you saw all of these boxes and more. They were all just kind of laid out across this grass right here. So I decided to kind of go and organize them like a grocery store. There's different aisles. All of the labels are there, so we know what to find where. Check the camera. Okay, so we've got berries and fruit and mushrooms in this aisle. To the left, we've got wood and wood items. Over here are plants and other things that we pick up from the ground. To the left here is all beverages. Let's move to this aisle over here. To the right is runes and gems. To the left here is clan stuff. So these are mainly just armor, weapons, potions to keep us alive, and stuff that we're going to probably need if we're planning to go out and do some adventuring. This is probably where we're going to make our stop before we head out, and probably after we come back with a bunch of loot, depending on what we're going out for. It'll go in one of these boxes, but there's going to be more. So to the right here is leather in the first 2 boxes, and then tailoring items in the last 2. To the left here, you'll see the house. This is all things to build certain things for the house, for the base. So whether they're tools to build proper crafting stations, or different materials needed to build stations and other things that we need in our base. Here is my tool chest for now. We're going to upgrade it to look like one of these, but for now it looks like this. They have the same storage space, so we're not going to do that. So whenever I'm up at the north base, and if Seth makes something for me, or he just makes something when he's online and I'm offline, he'll put it in here for me. And then this one is kind of just something that we throw stuff in that we need sometimes. It's kind of like Seth's box, but at the same time he'll throw stuff in there for me as well. So for now, this is our work area. I will actually go to here so you can see. It goes, I told you before, it goes all the way down to there, everything within the blue. So we will build the wall to go all the way around it. There we go. Then we will flatten everything out to be probably this height. I was thinking this height, so we might use this, but we'll stick to this height. Across, so we're going to need a lot of nice. We've used a lot of nice to build our new expansion. So I will show you now, this is the main house part. This is what Seth built, like all on his own. You saw on the last stream, I think he just had the foundation. And then he was starting this basement here. So let's take a look at the basement. This is where I've got a distiller. Here, I'll turn the UI off. Distiller for me to make potions. An alchemy table to, well, not potions, I'm sorry, extracts. And an alchemy table to make potions. And the storage boxes for all the stuff those use. Then we've got our little moonshine corner. There's a wine maker, no, wine barrel, and a distiller for alcohol, and fermenter for making stuff for beer and other alcoholic drinks. And of course, everything has their storage. This was meant to just be like an underground kind of place to handle all of that. Now, the first thing that was my job when I came from the base that Seth told me to do is deal with our dining area. So here's our dining area for guests as well. See, it's very cozy. 2 tables, 8 chairs, candles on each table, and a little bit of mood lighting over there. All of the cooking utensils are here. Got our bread oven, our basic mills, so I can grind some yeast and malt. It's a cooking fire, charcuterie table, cooking table, and a big pot. And of course, all the boxes and storage for all of the above. I really like this area. It's super cozy. I hope one day we can actually sit down in the chairs, but currently we can't. So it'd be nice to be able to sit down, and if you can sit down and eat your food, chill with your clan and friends and allies. Speaking of, we've been working more with other people that are nearby us. They helped us to make that forge. So let's head to the second floor, which is all crafting. This is the fletching table for bows and arrows. All of the looms for tailoring. A big loom for tailoring special cloth. This is a tailoring table. So with all the cloth we make with the loom, and the spinning wheel, which is the spinning wheel. The spinning wheel. Okay, that's not good. There was a spinning wheel here, but it's gone. Okay, so this is for all cloth stuff. And then moving here will be all leather. We've got some tanners, which you would use to tan hides and pull leather from. And a basic leather working table. I don't think that's an advanced one. That's pretty small. This is armor, so all metal-based armor. So I think this whole wall is all me. I deal with all of our armor, cloth, leather, and metal. I've been leveling all of them. Then over here is our carpentry table to make all of our wood based and furniture based things, as well as a wood chopping block to chop all of our wood into the different pieces we need. Hey, Linamia, how you doing? Yeah, I'm doing a little tour. I am extremely tired. I was actually about to go to sleep, and then I thought, you know what? Let me share this out. Here is a blacksmith table. Also, we have expanded in a great way. So I was going to show it off yesterday, but we made some major plans and expanded, and we've been extremely busy. This is a weapon table to make all the weapons. And this is the founder's table. So Seth is our blacksmith. He's the one that makes all of our metal pieces that I need for everything that we need for everything. He's also our weaponsmith. He makes all of our weapons. He made me a really cool hand spear today that does some pretty good damage. But I have a magic axe, which does better, but still depends on when and where. So this is the second floor. Let's move up to the third floor, where we have another fancy table for 4. And him and I both have identical but mirrored bedrooms. I made these beds. These are like the highest level beds you can get in the game right now. I didn't know there was storage here. I'm confused. What's going on? Oh, I made it. I should know this. Okay. So there's the storage. Some nice views from here, but we're going to have a wall soon. But from the front, not bad. That nice field out there is where we get a lot of stuff that we need is provided in that field right there. Low level stuff, but very important stuff. So most of the stuff we need to build our base, clay, gneiss, the rocks, are all found in that field. Flax for all of our linen needed to make clothing and stuff like that. It's all over there. Yep, you are very right. I think I like scams. I think that's kind of my thing. But yeah, Pax Dei and SC share that exactly. Every creator I see, haters are in the comment section, just like Star Citizen. It's damn near identical. Damn near identical. So this is our third floor, which was the last floor, but then Seth kept going up. And we have an attic. And Luna Maria, when you're asking before to see the base, and I told you we can't, we have a problem. The roof was the problem. We had a massive hole. Everything looked good, but for some reason we couldn't get it. But I think with these supports, we were able to get the roof working. So now we have a roof. And we have some beds for guests, if any guests come to stick by. Seth said if Space Tomato starts to play, this is where he'll sleep. And knowing me, dinner with family and friends is very important, so I made more tables and more spaces. So another 4-person dining area. And here's like a cool little area to sit and chill next to the fire, read a book. You can hang out, have a chat with your friends at night. Stay warm. And there's some more store-like storage, which I don't think we use. It's all ready, but I just don't think we have been on a grind for anything. So everything has been pretty much filling up on the bottom floor, and we have been using it immediately. And that is our 4th floor. And then here's the roof. It's all thatched up. I'm trying not to spoil what we did today. So this was our original plot. The work area that you just saw. And this. Not our original. These are Seth's plots. His 2 plots. Now, what I added yesterday is something that I spent probably a lot of time on yesterday. I was multitasking, coding some stuff. Ooh, I forgot about the door as well. which means I can't access it until I press F5. There we go. That opens up. It's dramatic. I made this nice little entryway for the drama. And here is the first floor. So far, no plans for what this is. This is a tower with no real plans of yet. I was thinking it's more if we host any other clans, if we want to have meetings or whatever. So maybe have some tables and chairs around here. And I was thinking to put chests all along this row. The reason I put this stone here is because there was grass showing through the ground. So I use this to hide all the grass and nobody will ever know. You can see I have support for the second floor going across the top. Without that, I would not be able to build up there. So I use just the basic supports, nothing fancy. Also, if you can look in between these, I have wood support. Support the floor above. I thought I had it here, no? Okay. Let's take a look at. Since I now have the most expensive package, I can make these multiple things that are wyvern based. Wyvern? I always pronounce that probably wrong. So if you look along here, we have wyvern sconces and wyvern post. It's just a nice little balcony. A little bit of something over here. I don't know what to do with it. Probably nothing. Maybe figure it out. Maybe take that wall down. Take this wall out here. Oh, wait, no. There's no floor over there. I don't think. Yeah, that would just make a hole for no reason. So that's like the 1.5 floor. Here's technically the second floor. Again, I like to have open space to get a nice view of our lands. So I put a lot of these little things and buildings that I've been building lately. Again, this space is just open for whatever you decide to do. You haven't decided anything yet. I have a really low entryway. Second balcony. Yes, I unlocked the wyvern stuff when I got the package. This is TMI, but I used to work in tech, and since I work in tech, I was able to join this questionnaire service, and they pay pretty well to do these like 10-minute questionnaires. So I've been using it to just get like Uber Eats and just treat myself to like a nice meal whenever they come through. It's usually like twice a month. But then this time I was like, you know what? I'll just get the last package for Pax Dei. Why not? I have a bunch of food in the house. Didn't need Uber Eats. So that's why we expanded the base. This was literally yesterday or 2 days ago? Can't remember. And I would have streamed earlier, but then when that questionnaire came through and paid exactly what I needed for this version, I jumped at that opportunity. So now we have the pay to light. Instead of pay to win, it's pay to light. These sconces just look so good at night. But unfortunately, it's like the middle of the day. Where's the sun? Sun's right there. Yeah, not the middle of the day. It's like evening time now. Afternoon. But yeah, I like this kind of open air balcony. I'm not going to close in the middle. I thought this would be cool to just kind of keep open. But talk with Seth and see what he thinks. But I like this opening. Safety rails, of course, even when jumping. I think if I press forward, I might climb it. I'm not going to do that. I've fallen in the last stream. I think Seth fell like 3 times today, and I fell once. But here we get like a really nice view of the land. We have a lot of new neighbors. A lot of people have been moving and expanding in this little plains. I'll show that later. But yeah, a lot of people have been joining the game. That base over there isn't really expanded, but there's one around the corner, which I'll fly the camera around later and show that one off. They have totally redone their base, and it's so awesome. Quite jealous. But we have plans for after the wipe. Now that we have all of these plots and we know about the game more, we are going to use all of our plots, and then Seth is going to expand to the most. Seth is going to upgrade to the most. I cannot talk. Most expensive package, and then we are going to have 8 plots for 2 people. So we're going to plan that out like from the ground up. But yeah, this is the ground tower. The reason it's called the ground tower is because today, after moving the north base and turning the north base from 2 plots to 1 plot, I added it, and we now have a cliff tower. Let's go ahead over there and check that out. That literally, I've been working on it until right before I went live. We started this morning, and Seth and I have been going kind of back and forth to work on that, and I just finished that since I've been sitting here working on a website and this all day. I'm exhausted. I've been awake since like 3 a.m. so I need like a nap, and I'm gonna get right back to this most likely. But yeah, at nighttime just looks so good. Hopefully by the end of the tour, maybe, and checking out some other bases with the camera, you can see what this looks like at night. But it's the reason why I put all of these lights in, just for how good it looks. So to get to our new tower, we have to go all the way to the 3rd floor, all of the way right here next to our dining area. So I'm also playing like OSHA. My job is to keep us safe because Seth and I like to run everywhere, and we have fallen. Like I said, Seth fell 2 or 3 times. I can't remember if it was 3 or 2. And I've fallen once. So OSHA has allowed me to get up to here safe. Anything above here is not safe, so please do not judge. But Seth made this up to like this floor, and then he logged off, and I was doing other stuff, and then I finished that stuff and I decided to take over. So from this part over is me, but Seth pretty much started it by taking out the wall of our main like base, the center, and then building all of this stuff. I was like, let's go stone from here on up, since we're going up a mountain. Nice stuff. Well, I want to have a rail going down the middle, so having posts here, and then I could build a diagonal rail going up in the middle, and of course the sides, because of safety precautions. Again, like I said, I've been doing these low-hanging walls lately. From here, again, we just keep going up. We're able to see more and more. This is one of the last things I finished. We had the stairs going up, but then I was like, you know what, let's hide it off. I'm a big cat fan. I love cats, and I think I share, like, I like to be in confined spaces, so I kind of like that. Again, OSHA needs to come up here and get everything safe. This will be like a cool place to just enjoy Of course, I'll have sconces here to light it up at night. Just to get a nice view. This is a valley. I think technically it is a valley. Yeah, it is a valley. I keep wanting to say valley, and then I stop myself, but no, it's actually a valley. And here is the tower at the top. The entryway. Again, I just finished this. There's nothing in here. But again, my low wall technology. This was, you're able to walk through here, but I put this wall here just for aesthetic's sake. Oh, just have it there. And this, the flooring only needed this one support, though. Depending on what we decide to build above, might need to make more support. Look, this view is just awesome. Here's where the other side of the wall. So you're able to walk through before, but I don't know why. I thought adding that there, maybe put some storage. Then, top. And we can still go up. It looks like where you see all of these pillars, it's as high as we can go for this plot, which is pretty high, considering how far up this mountain we've gone. Was having some issues over here. I wasn't able to keep these level, but it's because of the border of this plot. It's just like at a really weird angle, so these are kind of awkward, but that's the reason why. Once we get some more support, we'll be able to build walls up there, and we might be able to go up one more floor. I'll let Seth decide. He can finish this off however he likes. And here I can't build anything because I don't have support and I don't have the pieces. We've literally spent almost all of our resources to build this whole thing. Again, all of this tower that you've seen me climb did not exist this morning. We have been non-stop working on this. Stop. So it's not safe. If I fell, I would survive that. I would survive that fall. Let's see here. I would survive that fall. I don't think I would survive it over here. This might go straight down a mountain. Depending on where I land. Depending on where I land. Now, the very last thing that I finished before going live was this over here. So we have our exit. So our last base was on this cliff that we are now opening out to. So don't know if I've streamed and anybody was able to even see that, but our old base was literally on that cliff right here. It was 2 plots, so this is the beginning, and then it went over there more. But this right here, we are called the Thieves Guild, the name of our clan, and I want it to look a bit Thieves Guildy, where, you know, you have to know our entrances over here. So you've got the full force. I've got to watch out. I am not equipped with anything, and there's boars there that will attack me. Guy does no judo. I'll start running. But yeah, this forest is where I spent hours and hours and hours and hours and hours grinding. Everything from clay to those boars. There's lots of deer. But yeah, I've spent hours and hours and hours here. And let me see. Nope. Bad. Also, after we moved our base, a bear moved in. Yep, what they were chasing. There's the bear. It's not. It's not. Wait. Come up. Yeah, all of this that I'm standing on was our old workshop. You saw me in the last stream moving everything from here. This was the workshop, and then over here was the keep. And it went to like the edge of where that rock is right there. That rock, that mountain. I don't know whatever you want to call that. So the last stream you saw us take it all down. And Seth moved there. Remember, I don't know why he did it, but I was super excited to just move. I don't know why. Something about just starting fresh was super fun for me in this game. Yeah, it's cool. Like, only if you know this is here. Like, you go in this little area, and imagine, like, it's nighttime. You've got these sconces with fire. Then you're, like, at the top of our tower. Right, so I'm going to make my way down to the bottom. Let me get my Xbox controller. Xbox controller will be for the camera mode. Yeah, it's not done. I've got to get, I have to go grind a lot of wood. I need to fix that. I just realized that's hanging off right there. But I need to go grind a bunch of wood to make railing. This is very unsafe. Men, women, and children can and will die. Coming up here. Kind of like keeping it as a rock. I'm sorry. Yeah, like a rock wall. Instead of... Yeah, I'm going to keep this a rock wall. It adds to it. Now, right? Very, very Thieves Guild. That's what I wanted it. I wanted that. Now, to make it even a little bit more stealing from another game, Thieves Guild is Skyrim. Now, Assassin's Creed, I like to just jump, do parkour all the way down. You can just jump here, but I take damage, like 40. So I just did some Assassin's Creed stuff. So let's get the camera out, take a look at our neighbors. But that is, wait, first, that is the base. So if I go back to here, is it 1? Then I will show off, actually, wait, I'll use the controller. So, Seth's plot is here. Like this area up into that blue line you see below it. And then the main house. That's what he placed after he moved from on top of the hill. And then when I got the most expensive version, I added this plot over here for our ground tower. And then I added an expansion for our workshop, which you see here. It's called Workshop. Shared with Clan. And again, we had this. This was going to be... We were going to have 2 towers. We were going to have this tower that I made, and then Seth was starting his tower. But after I moved my north base, cut it in half, took away one of the plots and moved it here, he decided, or we both decided together, let's build going up here. God, I'm playing with the Xbox controller. You can build quite high, you just need support. And support works, I'm not going to say realistic, but it does kind of take physics into play. But like, for example, when I was... Let's see if this is as high as you can go. Yep, okay. So this was just all flat. I just placed a bunch of stone foundation here. None of this stuff was here. And one of these pillars, I put that, and when I started putting one on top of it, they were changing colors to show that the support wasn't strong. So then I started putting walls in, and then I was able to go up higher. So once I place the pillars, I place walls to go on one floor, and then I go pillars up another level, and then I wall that off, and then it was pretty easy to make this roof. I usually have struggles with this second floor for support, especially I only have this outside of the walls and the stone stairs. I've got to give credit to the stairs, but outside of the walls and these stone stairs, this is the only support going to the bottom of the floor. So as long as you support it, it goes pretty high, but there's definitely a limit. I think I can't go higher than these. I think when I placed these, they were like a dark orange. And then when I tried to build on top of these, yes, they definitely need to be structurally, the integrity has to be high. Otherwise, they will show as red and you can build it, but after a few seconds, they disappear and you get all of your resources back. So you never lose resources for destroying or things falling apart. So I think this is as high as we can go, but it goes all the way down to here, I believe. So we built, like, I think it's like right here. So from here all the way up to there. It's not bad, right? And then this one as well started off, down from here, and then I was able to go up. But again, you can't just build these pillars right here going straight up. You have to support them. So like on the inside, again, I'm trying to kill time so you can see this at nighttime. I had to make these to support the floor above, because over here there's this support and that supports all of this, but there was not enough space. It's too far from here to here without this support. So I added these support beams. I should have just used this before. This is a lot easier. And I can control it all. The Xbox controller, so it looks a lot better. Cinematic. And we got this. Doing this with the Xbox controller is just so much better. But yeah, that is our base, and then I believe, like Seth said, like maybe in the next few weeks he will upgrade, and then we're gonna have 2 more plots that we're gonna add. So I'm thinking we take this cliff over here. This is a nice little flat spot, and then we'll be able to build possibly up to here. I keep forgetting I can do this. I don't know. We haven't finalized it yet. Seth just said today that he is going to get that in the very near future. So him and I are very, very dedicated to the game. We literally play every day. I haven't played an MMO like this for a while. This much. It's been a very long time. So let me put my hammer away so you don't see those blue things. And I am going to go show you our neighbors who have built out quite a bit. Now, I wasn't planning on showing this, but I really do like their little base. Is pretty cool. I like this walkway that they have, which I do have. I should do this. I should get a thatch roof like this and build, what is it, like a floor that they have going along there. Sorry, there's no sensitivity with the triggers. The analog sticks I can choose it. But I really like how they have this. This is really cool. This is all of their working area, and they have, I think it's over here. Yeah, look at this. Wind vanes, which I have not made. I'm not really a fan of these things, but they're there for people who do like them. Wait a minute, they have like a storehouse, I think it's over here. Yes, I've looked at like most people's spaces like multiple times. Maybe it's here. Yeah, here it is. This is where they've got a lot of their working areas. I thought it went longer. This is not the area I was thinking. Sorry, this base is so big. I'm not remembering correctly. Maybe I'm thinking of another base as well. Oh, here it is. This is what I was thinking about. I think this is what gave me the idea to have the low walls and having their windows. They've got like a nice view over here. And again, their storage area. Or furnaces. So they must focus a lot on metal, blacksmithing. What is this? I don't remember. These look like stables. There are no horses or anything, but a lot of people build stables. Let's go up more. I would just do this more cinematic. There we go. Let's see. My finger moves like a little bit too much. You lose that. Yep, see. It's right to go up. These aren't analog, so it just zooms up. And that's not even the base I wanted to show. Here's the base I wanted to show. This base used to be very small. Very, very small. Like, they had this and buildings like this that just kind of went up to, like, here, I believe. I haven't been here for a while, and then I came by this morning, and I was like, holy shit. They have gone all out. I like this big open space. This is really cool that I have here. So these are all these aren't pieces. These, like, each of these posts going vertically are short posts, and then they've got the horizontal posts holding them in place. So they've like custom made that. A lot of people do this to make them look like gates. So there's a blacksmith sign and another blacksmith sign. So I'm assuming come in for that. Their furnaces, their stations. This is iron, wrought iron chest, it looks like. And let's see what. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Wait a minute. Let's. Yeah, here's, like I said, a lot of people use these to kind of make gates. This is the back entrance. This isn't where I came through. Huh. So yeah, let's go up here. See what else they have. This is cool. So wells over there. What's this building? Ooh, nice. Oh, throne room. Wait a minute. We've got to go through. Oh, look at. You've put a lot of flowers. They've been going around collecting all the flowers and making stone pots and wood pots. It's pretty cool. Yeah, let's check out this throne. Look at that. Like, as soon as you get in, you see the tapestry. In the throne room. So this is maybe 2 people. They each have a drinking horn. Look at the detail on that. No, that's not bad. It's Unreal Engine, so you go through everything. Fire's like There's more over here. Now, I have not unlocked I'm the clan's carpenter. I have not unlocked these type of walls and structures yet. I'm like 2 levels away. I can grind it out in a few hours. Not even a few hours. It might take like under an hour. These look like guest rooms. Yep. Or maybe their bedrooms. Forgot we've only seen her throne. There was another guest house. Oh, like a dining hall. They made these benches. That's cool. Instead of the chairs that I use, and then I guess the most important people have their own chair. In our clan, everybody's important. Cooking area. For all the food. I like how everybody builds these out, but you cannot sit down and like have a meal with people. But everybody builds it out that way. I don't want to. This is the part I wanted to see. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, let's go back. How did they get there? Jeez, it just keeps going up. This little bedroom for guests. And yeah, I am not falling. Oh, good. Well, at least the sun's going down. Once the sun goes down and it's like night, I will go back to our base. I want to go to that bridge. Where is... Okay, here we go. I have no idea how to get into this building. Yeah, this is really cool. This is one of my favorite parts of this space in particular. The sun's going down quick. Wow. Yeah, that's super cool. Like, if you're walking through here, you get to look up and just see that. That's super cool. That service, the lights are... Oh, wait, wow. I just noticed this. Yeah, they have upgraded as well. Holy shit. It was not like this the last time I checked. Oh, they are full-on industrial. They're making bricks for more brick roofs and walls. These walls require bricks, clay, and stone, I believe. Let's see. Oh, now this is sexy architecture. I love the way they did this. Sorry, I keep going through the walls. That's not my intention. It's just like a watchtower. Got this little side house here. Okay. Alchemy. Wow, they're going hard. They've got a lot of chests for alchemy. Honey to make mead. So they probably have alcohol. Yep. Distiller. And then a bread oven. A bread oven. How do you access that? It's kind of hidden. I want this. I do not have this unlocked yet. This is the highest level beer barrel. I've got small boy, which is by itself. This one right here. Let's go through. I don't have this unlocked yet. I need it. This is a wood grain windmill. So in one of the patches, these are going to be animated, and that's just going to make it just so much better. But right now, they're just still, which a lot of people don't like. This looks like tailoring. Probably tailoring, armor, leatherworking, and a founder's table, yeah. And okay, I'm gonna check this and go back to our base now that the sun is fully down. What is this? Craftsman cooking table, which I don't have unlocked yet. This is nice, like dining hall. I like the open air that you have here. All right. I am restless. I'm going to go to our base now that the sun is down. These are other neighbors. Wait a minute. Did they make. No. Okay, never mind. Never mind. I'll show you later. Somebody made an eagle out of parts. This base as well was very small. And they turned it into this in like a day. It's very, very like this is how I play StarCraft or like an RTS. Build everything closer to each other, have it just super organized. All the stations are along exterior border where they need to be. It's organized. Anybody who joins their clan will immediately know where everything's at. There, I can see the light of our base, so let's go. Let's go. Oh, yes. This is my first time seeing the new tower at night. Sets altar. There I am. Yeah, his altar looks good. He's a proud blacksmith, so he has all of the power to give it as much praise as he wants. Yeah, let's check. So I put these sconces here so when you get out. Some light here. I'm like trying to make this cinematic, but it's like also really hot. Like my hands are sweating, so it keeps slipping. I think I ran out of sconces like over here. I want them on both sides, kind of like in the other tower. Right now they're just on the left side. And then also I would like to put them here. And of course there's nothing here, so it's just going to be like dark. But you do have the Thieves Guild, which we are. You can't steal my game, but we're still the Thieves Guild, the entrance, so you know. As you walk through this dark forest, if you're in the guild, you know better. I don't. I turned the wrong way. You go down over here, come up on these rocks. In you go. I'm gonna put a door here. We have no more resources. We have drained our resources for this, so I think him and I are going to grind out a bit just to finish everything up. Not show the tower that I made. I'm gonna end it because I am dying of heat. Speaking of, hold on, I need to get a drink. It is just crazy hot right now. It's like 90 something Fahrenheit, and my PC makes it about 4 or 5 degrees hotter. I'm sitting relatively close to it. So yeah, here we go. Trying to make this cinematic. It's well lit. I did a nice. So making these sconces is like the easiest lighting you can make in a game, which is why I call it pay to light. All the other lighting requires like a lot of work and some other multiple material, but these just require 2 copper ingots. The north base is near copper nodes, so I did just one run. I just did like a single round, and I was able to make an embarrassingly amount. I think it was like 190 of these I made in just one run. And then all the time to like process it. So I need wood to make charcoal, and then it costs 45 minutes per 10 ingots. So it's a bit of and it requires 3 ingots per sconce. 3 or 2, I can't remember. Do I need more light up here? Yeah. I want to put sconces on all of these stone pillars right here. So I would make this wider, but for some reason, once I make it wider and then I touch my Xbox controller, it goes back to this field of view. Yeah, now we have like this great view of the valley, which I love. Yeah, that's our base at night. I'm glad I was able to show both. Of course, I'm going to do another copper run and get even more lighting. Especially when we finish this. I'll probably do another stream when we finish this, and I think we're going to be working on it. I don't know if Seth is going to get back on tonight. I think he's in Star Citizen right now. He's online, but he's not in this game. So I don't know if he'll get back on today. If he gets back on today, we'll get right back to it. Oh yeah, I put these sconces up here, which was not easy. Because from the ground, it doesn't reach. So I had to go up to this floor and then look through here to do it. But then when you get close to the wall, it screws with the camera. So this was a little bit of a job. Just a little bit of a job. But yeah, I really, really like this. Like, I left for a bit, came back, and Seth had, I think he was just this level. And then I went to the north base to go grab more stuff since I took out half of it. And then I think he was up to here when I came back, because he was also talking to our allies to get this made. So I am going to go show off one more thing. I promised the eagle statue. Let me see this over here. Yeah, hold on. Actually, I'll show you. Like, all of our new neighbors. So these are people who bought the game recently. Then here. This was our first new neighbor, and they're still pretty much the same size. This is new. Oh, there's more. Okay, yeah, there's this. There's something else that I remember. Yeah, here it is, here it is, here it is. This is new. These people were not here, like, 2 days ago. You've got the Wyvern Pack, so this is probably just a base that's expanding to this area. Again, this valley is pretty good for grabbing a lot of resources, so... Oh, look at our base from far away. The lighting looks so good, but we need more. We need more. Yeah. This group is also very, very organized. I see all of these boxes. It's like a restaurant. God, look at this. The flowers and a post, and he put all of these Wyvern posts with hunter chandeliers. Each of these chandeliers, you need 3 antlers, which only come from bucks, and bucks tend to drop 1, sometimes they'll drop 2 antlers. So they did a lot of hunting of bucks to get those. We've got quite a few ourselves, but they're all inside of our main house. Oops. Oh, look, they made this. They got diagonal with beams to make that. Okay, let me go find the eagle because I literally like I feel like I'm about to pass out. I am so exhausted. I think the eagle. I don't know how to go faster. There is a button on my um, on Xbox controller, but I know if I there's another button I press that kind of screw things up, so I don't even want to try. Just go to the direction I know where it's at. That's cool. They put this vein at the top. It's supposed to go. He did a lot of work here. Wow. This is impressive. Wow, all four sides? Yeah, that's impressive. I think the center, yeah, it's just like a little garden, like a hanging garden. Okay. Eagle statue, I think, is over here. To go faster, but here, let's. Okay. I didn't break it. Is the statue over here? Is it up there? Might be over here. Yeah, I love that. If you see something, it's pretty much player made. You know what I need to do? I'll do a tour of so far the best area I've seen. Oh, I'm flying with the camera. Oh, hey, Tyrus. I just noticed your name. Sorry. You can't fly. I'm using the flying camera, though. Which is, okay, yes. Yes, you can fly. Where is the eagle statue? Oh, I think it's over here. There it is. I can see it. I can see it. They have two now. Wait a minute. There's a thick boy over there, which I didn't see last time. And then there's this like floating. I don't know what this is all about. Every time I come here, it's floating. How you doing? But yeah, somebody made this. You cannot just get wood and do this. Each of these posts is one piece, and it requires like high level wood, not high level, but tier 2 wood. So trees have a random chance of dropping this tier 2 wood. And they went through all the trouble to make this. Is cool. Just player stuff. This isn't something you just press once and then it goes. But this was in here last time. Is it identical? No, it's different, right? Yeah, this one, the wings are spread out a bit more. This is sick. This is sick. I really, really like what players do in this game. I wish I had I traveled. There is an area where people have just turned the whole river into like this river. It looks like a city out of Italy. And it's just too far. It would take me like 50 minutes to get there, and I'm not going to do that. I'll do it another day. Here's what I like too. They've got this is like King's Landing. You've got these stairs that go all the way to this tower that they made. Now look how high they went. From the ground all the way up to here. In my head, I always I always want to make a circle tower, and I just can't. Like all of my towers are circle. I might go back and try again. They've got kind of circle spiral steps to go all the way up. Still going up. Still going up. Finally at the top. And there's nothing here. Look at all of these. Wait a minute. Why does this look like this? Okay. They placed... What? I'm a little bit confused. Why does it look like it's circle? Okay. They placed the wood floors and they rotated it once. and then placed it, and then once and then placed it, once and then placed it. Yeah, I did show you that picture. I forgot about that. I'll go down there to actually do like a proper tour because that is easily the most impressive thing I've seen. But there's a YouTuber who goes and does city tours of this game. He'll go to different regions and just capture video. And I've seen way better stuff in his videos, but in my eyes, that river town is the best. So none of this is loading because I'm very far from where my character is, and it will only load in player bases. It won't load in all of the trees or... Wait, it does load in the trees, but not the foliage is the word I was thinking about. Yeah, all of the buildings are always like the LOD is high until you get to a certain point because I cannot show off my north base from here. How do I explain this? So there are different servers per region. So there's like, we're on US East. It's the only US server. And here, let me go back to where I was and everything will load in. There's only, and I think there's 4 servers, sub-servers from that. And then each server has a province. So we're in a province of Mary. And this is something I literally did not know until a while ago. But these gates, so this is the Pilgrim Gate, leads to the other province. So there's 4 provinces that are PvE. If I go all the way down to here, I'm going to end up in another province to the north part of their province. But this gate here leads to the PvP zone. So here is, once you go in here, it's PvP. Like it's full on. That's all you can do. But that's where you get some of the highest level resources, like steel. But somebody released a video on YouTube the other day. If I went through here and we end up in another PvE province, there's an area that has steel. So we went and did like half a day's worth of mining and pulled up a bunch. But just for scale's sake, here we are. Okay, I'm trying to move everybody. We're right here. This is where our base is. To get all the way down here, to go to the place where we mined steel, I timed it. It was 1 hour and 5 minutes. And that's just going in a straight line. We didn't detour. We didn't do anything. So all of this, and look, we're like this part. There's still more north. My north base is up here. North base. It goes east to west, north to south, obviously. But going in a straight line, no detours, no fighting, no combat. We just ran away from everything. From here to here took 1 hour and 5 minutes. And there's 4 of these. And this is only like a fifth of what this, I guess they're going to call it a continent, is going to look like. So this continent is made to look like southeast France. The other continents that they have are, one's going to be like Scandinavia. So there's going to be more ice. Like the developers are Finnish and Swedish. So it's going to look like Sweden, Finland, Norway, Denmark. So fjords and glaciers and snow and all of that. Then they have a desert region. I cannot speak. A desert region, and then an area that's supposed to be like Southeast Asia. So kind of more jungles and hot, temperate type weather. And then they're going to have a Mediterranean type area with a lot of islands. And that's when you bring in boats and stuff like that. But since the game is in development, the scary word, it's early access. All of this stuff is soon TM, but they do, it seems like they do, and they're always on time. So far, from what I've heard, they're always on time. 4 patches a year. with plans to go to release next year, but everybody's doubting that. Obviously, the more it's in early access, the better the game becomes, and we don't have to pay. Yeah, the regions are going to be great. Like this southeast France, like all the plains, the mountains. I like the biomes in this, what's in right now. And there's still, God, I wish if I wasn't so tired, I would totally go travel down to the south. As soon as you go through here, and you can't even click on the other map. There's no, I don't think there's a way to. Yeah, I can't go to another map. Um, there's an area that looks like meteors struck it. It's kind of dead, and there's a lot of big rocks and a lot of craters. And that's where we find the steel without going to a PvP zone. There's a, let's see if it shows it here. Curse Plains, no, Eerie Pine Forest, which is here. So it's like a really foggy forest with big reddish brown trees, completely different than like the forest that we live by. This forest is just like a regular forest. There's the ghost forest where it gets foggy and all the trees are kind of dead. There's like white plants that show up. And there's ghosts. There's obviously ghosts there. There are plains that kind of look like Lord of the Rings when Gimli, Legolas, and what the fuck is his name? Aragorn are like traveling through. That is here, this biome. It looks really cool. I like that place. And then the north base that I have over here is kind of similar, but there's no valley. And in this area here is just like a rocky, flat area, and there's like tier 2 mining. So that's why I made a north base, because we needed to grind the stuff that we mine here. So this took a lot. Oh yeah, no, I know exactly what you meant, and that's why I'm glad you're bringing it into the game. Like, I'm a huge fan of Scandinavia. Huge fan. But yeah, I think the next time I stream this, I will go down to the other region, because again, it would take me an hour and 5 minutes just to get to the gate. No. I'm sorry. No, that is not true. Wait a minute. Because it's here. That's why I put this diamond here. They've started building pretty much from here all the way to here. And it's just one clan that has their city. They've got the north part of the river and the south part. And there's bridges going across it. Somebody had like a massive, it looked like a hotel with a pool. They just stoned off parts of it and it's going into the river. And it literally just looks like a pool. They're right there. And I put this here because I was just in awe. Like literally, we did hunting. Like, so this area, it says wildlands. God, this is hard to see, even without the stream. Here, let me just try to explain it. Ardbog has this border. I don't know if you can see that in the stream. Ardbog is one of the areas you can start on. So you choose US East, you choose what server you want to be on, and you choose what starting location. So for Mary, the province we're in, there's Ardbog, Elaid, Down, Gale, or Jail, and Shire, and Wit. So you choose one of those, and then you start at this Resurrection Stone. And whenever you press and hold T and you click on Home Shrine, you will teleport there unless you click on another one and change your location, which I've not done. I didn't even know you could do that. I found out on a YouTube video like yesterday. So everything in between, like you don't see a name, they're called the Wildlands. The Wildlands are where you cannot build, and it's just high-level enemies. So all of these little things here have different types of NPCs, enemies. These have Inquisitors, which are just like people in armor, and they have there's a mage type. There's an archer type, there's a paladin type, and there's a heavy knight type. And there will always be, each of these will have up to 2 named spawns. Then you've got these, which have higher level ones called Zebon? I can't remember their name right now. They're kind of high level. They cast this poison on you that lasts like a minute, and it just eats your health away. It is free deaths. It's super fun. It's really, really bad. Whereas these guys have like, their mages cast fire, which costs like a 15-20 second fire DOT, damage over time. Whereas these guys have that 1 minute long poison that just eats away your health. And these are dungeons, which as a duo, we are never ever going to get into a dungeon because you've got to fight a bunch of NPCs just to get to the entrance. And then you go inside, and apparently the enemies spawn pretty quick. So from what I've seen on YouTube, people go in with like at least 7 or 8 people. So we're not going to see that as a duo. But yeah, it's pretty big, and the next patch is coming in. So wait, I think 3 weeks now. Last week it was 4 weeks. So yeah, relatively soon, and I don't know what all is coming in, but they are going to be changing. Let's see if I drop. I don't want to lose 53. Let's split that into. They're changing the artwork for when you drop items, and they want people to be able to look at things and know exactly what it is. Right now, some things share the same art, and money is coming in. Right now, there's no money in the game, so all trade is done by trading items for items, but money is coming in, and shops are going to exist where people can leave stuff on tables, and they can spend money to buy it at the shops that they open up. Excuse me. So I think that's why they're changing the artwork for all of that. So rumors are that the money economy is coming in soon. We don't know. Sunrise coming up over the mountain over there. The thing I love is that this was made 100% in Unreal Engine 5, which is insane. That's why it looks good. Again, I don't know if the stream, you really get to see how good it looks. It looks good on my end. I don't know how it looks on whatever device you're watching. But I think the game looks really, really good. And the scale of it is... because I actually watched like an 1.5 hour long video yesterday on how to make a game at this scale. And somebody made a server, let's just call it a plugin, that allows this exact technology, and they made it for free. There's just a lot of setup stuff, and as I played this, I've been having some ideas for a potential yeah, that was stupid for me. I'm telling you, my brain is absolutely fried right now. I have been awake for too long, and it is crazy hot. I am talking stupid this whole stream. But yes, on my end, I could tell it looks good. I'm playing on a 55-inch OLED, so, and I'm like 3 feet away from it. Yeah, this, I've got Mecha Break, but I still just keep coming back to this game. I have not played a game this much in a very long time. Like, you're not going to be able to see this, and I don't. I'm going to open up Steam to tell you the embarrassing amount of hours I have in this game. 205 hours, and I've been playing for 3 weeks. So, yeah. Oh, we can tell. Okay. I thought you were making fun of what I said because I think I deserved it. That's why I was laughing, because I've been saying absolutely ridiculous shit all day. But yeah, I will. Where's my food? Here. Next stream I do of this, I don't know when it's going to be. I always make promises, and lately I've just been kind of busy. 100? You know what's funny? It was literally between Once Human and Pax Dei, and I just randomly chose Pax Dei. Like, literally, Seth asked me if I want to play either or, and I didn't want to really play either one. I was like, I don't really like crafting. I don't really like survival. Like, those two words to me just didn't, past tense, spoiler alert, past tense, didn't really appeal to me. And I looked at a lot of video of Once Human, and I was like, shit, that looks more my type of game. But then I looked into this. I looked at a YouTube video that showed the scale of it, the scope of what they're planning to do, and it's fantasy. Like, Star Citizen gives you my sci-fi. I've got that locked in. That's great. Once Human is kind of like modern days, kind of futuristic with certain parts of it. And I was like, okay, cool, but thematically, I wanted something a bit different. So then I looked into this more and I was like, holy shit, like, it's fantasy, which is one of my favorite genres. And here I am. And Once Human would have been free, and I've now dropped 100 into this game. Yeah, the lighting for this, and this is what I really like about Unreal Engine 5, is the lighting. Like, let me go into a forest. Looking at the light rays going, it's probably because it's the middle of the day now. No, it's still morning. We might get it. The sun rays going through the forest. And when it's early morning and there's some early morning fog, holy shit. It looks so fucking good. I think it might be too late. We'll see. Let me count it out yet. Let me get my shit up just in case. Yeah, no, I don't blame you. I'm playing this because Star Citizen has just absolutely drained me with, yes, for my soul too. I totally get it. Oh shit, there's a bear. Yep. No. Press the wrong button. I pressed the wrong button. Now there's a wolf. Yeah, I wasn't ready for this. Get a wolf I can take. Oops. I forgot to eat my food. I would just log into Star Citizen and just log out immediately, just because it's performing like shit right now. And to be honest, 324 has nothing that interests me, so I might not even be playing for quite a bit. There's nothing in 324 that's got my interest. So, and I like how like everybody is just not happy with what is that? Okay, that sounds like it's coming from like everywhere. It's a bear. No, 200 hours in 3 weeks. 3 weeks. I logged into Star Citizen yesterday to move the guide armor that I got from Microtech to Port Tressler. It was laggy from the minute I got in. All the buttons I pressed, nothing worked. Finally get to the hangar. Finally able to get out with a lot of trouble. Get down to Microtech, no problem. Get the armor, no problem. Slowly take off, slowly fly out of the hangar, and I blew up. Cool, you blow up and all the armor you have, you're in Armistice, it ends up in Microtech. It wasn't there. I go to Port Tressler, it wasn't there. So I lost all of that guide armor I just unlocked flying outside of the hangar. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Live. Yeah, I understand a lot of people like cargo, and especially the implications of what it has. But as you know, Signition does not do labor, which is funny because that's all I do in this game. Like, all I do is labor in this game. I love the fucking grind in this game. But I don't know, maybe I have to just see what people put together of what to do with the cargo and everything, but so far 324 has nothing that's got my interest. There's a new abandoned Fort Away bases. Apparently there's 45 of them in the PTU, and none of them have POIs, so you have to just kind of find them, and there's been some people mapping them out I've seen, so you're able to find them, and they're like small versions of a distribution center or like a bigger outpost, but there's nobody there. There's no enemies because it's an abandoned FOB. I like the aspect of putting chairs and shit on cargo grids, and people are having that, but I mean, that would be fun for like an afternoon. So I've been playing this in Mecha Break. Mecha Break I've been having a lot of fun with, but this game, I wake up and I want to hop on and play it. I finish like programming for this website that I'm working on, and then I want to play this. It's because of the grind. I love grindy games. I love grindy games. Like, all of my skills for crafting, these don't count. They're mining and woodcutting. Like, everybody's got to mine and woodcut to make all of this happen, but that's why these always max out first. But like, I've been doing leather to make our magic weapons, and those were level 20. Armor just hit 22, so I made plate armor for both of us. And tailoring, I need it to be, I think, 16 to make magic, the stupid helmet that you see me. Helmet. It's not a helmet. It's a hat. But that hat lets me have heal. I think it has heal. Yes, this is heal. So yeah, all of the magic right now comes via armor. So why isn't it doing anything? This cap of reassurance. This Demon Hunter's tunic lets me have mesmerize. These bracers let me have fire. And I just got a new one. These gloves let me have an HP buff. And I just heard there's a guy that's streaming right now. He was sharing with his channel from his podcast, and he was talking with the developers. Religion is coming into the game. It might be the next patch. A lot of people are thinking so. And religion's going to bring real magic into the game. So right now, all the magic that I have, which you see, I keep pressing F to bring up the cursor because 2-inch citizen. But in the lower right corner, you can see numpad 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. These are the, let's call them spells from the equipment I have. But apparently these are just incantations. But real magic that comes from religion, which is depends on which god you follow, is coming out when churches come in. And churches are going to be where you build your, what they call grace instead of MP or mana. So there's going to be 3 bars at the bottom. And as you use magic, and the new magic is going to do like more stuff. Apparently there's going to be teleportation. There's going to be just a full-on magic system. That's soon TM. Again, people are thinking it's going to be the summer patch, which is in 3 weeks, but it might be the fall patch. We don't know. But I thought it was just going to be these, and I think they're cool. Once we unlocked magic, combat became a lot better, and we were able to go take on bigger things, which is great. And we still die. It's not easy mode, but a full magic system coming in, and there's going to be churches all over the place that have, you know, they allow you to choose different deities to pray to get different types of magic. That's going to be cool. And apparently enchanting, like people are going to be able to learn to enchant so they can enchant your armor. Apparently you can enchant your crops. There's going to be farming coming in. Horses are a long way away. Apparently they were in the alpha and they were very broken, and the developers haven't even talked about it, but it's in a trailer for the game. If you watch the trailer for the game, there's a horse with an, what do you call it? Pack? Let's just call it a pack. A pack on its back. So that's more inventory and faster travel. We need this. I like the grind. I love the building. I didn't think I would do that. I love the crafting and the progression system, because we started with just like a little, we started here? No, we started up on the hill. with just our little plots. And we were just like a little wood floor and a bunch of stuff on there. And now we've got all of this and another base up north. I love that progression. Just starting with cloth, working up to leather, working up to ring mail, working up to plate, working up to magic versions of those. Then you can finally go fight. That it took us like a week before we had magic and we were actually like fighting. All we did was grinding and crafting and all of that. The way I like to describe it, it's almost like playing a real-time strategy game and you're like the first unit that goes to gather the resources, but then you're the player that also builds the stuff with all the resources. That's the way I think of it in like a meta sense. But it's been incredibly fun. Way more than I expected. Way more than I expected. I expected to like, again, crafting, I don't like crafting. I played Starfield and beat it multiple times. I did not craft a single thing besides what they made you do in like some side quest. Didn't like it. And it's almost implemented in a similar way. I just don't know why it didn't stick to me. And why this game, for some reason, I just like it. I think because it's tied behind a grindy skill system. Here, I'll show that off really quick. I am going to go off because I would love to get some sleep. But I'll show you what using a crafter looks like. Actually, I just unlocked some stuff and I want to see what level it's like. But it's like all... Oh, this is a weapon. I can't. So slow this. Nope. Where is the armor table here? Here we go. Oh god. So it doesn't happen in order. Yeah, because this is like level 15. Where's the level 1 shit? Why isn't it in order? Anyways, you start off, once you start with armor, and there's like 4 or 5 things on here. And then as you level up, you just suddenly see a whole bunch of stuff unlock, and then over here, and this, it'll tell you, you now know how to do this. And it's just like, holy shit, now I know this. And then you highlight over it, and it tells you need these things. So, okay, I need short wood stock. I get that from chopping down wood and then using a wood block to turn those wood blocks, or I'm sorry, the plywood, let's call it plywood. Sapwood is what it's called. You turn sapwood into short wood stock. There's long wood stock. There's wooden beams. There's wooden pegs. And there's planks. Here, planks. So, okay, if I want to make this buckler, I need short wood stock, iron spike, iron sheets, iron nails. I don't have iron because I've just been working on armor. So your blacksmith needs this. Blacksmiths turn iron ingots into iron bars to make iron nails. I think iron spikes are just made with iron, and then iron sheets are definitely just made with ingots. So now that I've got these 2 skills together and I get all of these, and I've got to grind to be able to make these because they're not easy from the beginning. Now I've got all of these. I can make 1 buckler if I'm anywhere close to level 10. Then you've got your next stuff, and it just goes all the way, and things just slowly unlock. But I did just unlock this because we now have steel, which, thanks to that YouTube video, we know where to find it. Chainmail, if you want chainmail, but look at the defense. It's 24, 24, 16 / piercing blunt. Plate is going to be 28, 28, 28. But this is level 1 plate breastplate. I don't think there's a level 2. I think I moved to a different type of plate, but I haven't unlocked it yet. And this is my highest skill, I think, at 22 for armor making. But everything has, what the hell is that? Everything has synergy. So a lot of the metal armor needs leather parts. So I had to grind leather to get leather bands, leather strings. I had to get small rough animal hides to make rough animal hides to make large rough animal hides. Then I could put them on the tanning rack then I can make generic leather or rawhide. After getting a certain level, I unlocked fine generic leather and boiled generic leather, which required different parts and pieces. Then I needed some parts from tailoring, which required all of these different clothings like sewing needles and cloth pins. All of that to make metal armor. So yeah, no, it's fine. I am literally about to stop again. I'm probably going to sleep until tomorrow morning. I don't. What is today? Today's Thursday? Actually, tomorrow I am selling my synthesizer and I am going to get finally my new VR headset. But I'm not going to do that until Saturday. So tomorrow, maybe I will go travel down to the south and I'll share that at River City. But yeah, have a good evening, everybody. Thank you for watching. Again, I thought this was going to be a lot shorter. It's almost been 2 hours. My plan was going to be like 20, 30 minutes, but here we are. Since you guys were here and you're curious and you're active, I decided to stay a bit longer. But yep, if I stream tomorrow, maybe I'll do a little bit of this and Mecha Break. And also, I almost finished my 5th racing ship for my racing game. And once I finish that, I'm going to go into making the racing tracks. And I'm going to have a playable game. I've got all the systems, all the ships work. I can change their stats for how they turn and how fast they are, how agile they are. All of that works, and it's just code I need to change per ship. That's all done. I just need to finish the ship. I've painted 4 of the ships, modeled them and painted them. They have racing numbers and everything. This 5th ship's going to be done. And then I want to make about, I forgot, 4 or 5 tracks, I think. And then I'm going to try to find a way to do multiplayer. And I'm going to have a multiplayer demo for my racing game. So that has been going on in the background. So I've not just been playing this game, I promise you. I've been doing a lot of other shit too. But yep, done. I always talk too much. Really tired. Thank you. Have a good night. Thank you for watching and hanging out. And maybe I'll see you tomorrow for some Mecha Break action. For some Pax Dei Southern city. Yeah, it's literally a city. Tours and maybe some ship modeling in Blender. Thank you. Have a good night.